What is good, you absolute legends? How's it going, guys? And of course, my tablet bugger's up 10 seconds in. How's everybody doing? Get my chat all set up here. All right, so we have Mama Bird, GP, Stony, Chris D, John R. Prospecting, Joe Weiss. Awesome, awesome. Even John's not late. And that's saying something because John's late for his own stuff. It's all good, pal. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. It is hot outside, man. It is 88 degrees. And the Weather Network says 96 with the humidity, whatever that means. All right, we'll just adjust this here. Just adjust the picture a little bit. Get a little bit closer to getting this right every stream. By the time I get this absolutely perfect, it'll be time to head inside for the winter. Wes, how's it going, pal? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the membership. Appreciate it, buddy. So, what's everybody been up to? Been kind of a slow week here, pretty much just doing a lot of yard work. After last week's work-related fiasco, it was kind of nice to take some time off and just kind of chill. Stony, brother. What a guy. What a guy. You just made the list again. That gets us over the top, pal. You're awesome. So, with that being said, just a quick update on that. So I don't like to talk about money and monetization all throughout the stream. This will be the last stream to get in on this Nugget draw because as soon as, apparently, I mean, this is my first one. YouTube pays out at the end of the month. I've been jumping through their hoops for about 3 weeks now, so we're pretty much all set. I just got to give them my banking information, which they won't let me do now. I just confirmed my address a few days ago. So we're going to place that order. And I think what we're going to do, I looked through, I said we'd do a GNS bag first with a guaranteed nugget. We are actually going to order the high grader, which is awesome. I've always wanted to do it. The high grader, for those of you who aren't Patriot aware, that's the high grader is all crystallized in 23 karat gold. So whoever wins a nugget from that bag is going to get something wicked awesome, and I can't wait to see it myself. GP says Bubbles, what a legend. You just made the list again, GP. And we will certainly be adding a metric ton of bubbles. Yeah, Chris, you're covered as well. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do for that, I'm going to make, before we actually go live to pan out that pay dirt and get the nuggets and everything, which is going to be awesome, I'm going to make I'm going to make an unlisted video of all the entries so you guys can all check it and make sure your name's on there and stuff like that. And that way everything's good to go and on the up and up. Wally, how's it going, pal? Wally's had some awesome videos out lately. That trip was fantastic, man. Those are some wicked big pieces you found. Santa beard bubbles. If Wally's still around, I owe him a Santa beard at some point. Let's get this circulating and I'll bubble-rific for you guys. GP. Hey, Steve, how's it going, pal? Aqua Donkey, welcome, brother. GP said bubbles for Mama Bird, and GP also says Mama Bird gets what Mama Bird wants, so we will add some bubbles. Now, I have not added any bubbles to this whatsoever yet, and we're already getting bubbles, and that's how much this stuff is actually impregnated my prospecting equipment. I could go out on the creek and not need jet dry. Yeah, the food colorings are not a bad idea, Wally. I'd have to find something that I don't want to be the guy that shows up down at Coos Canyon there with the gang and all my equipment is pink or something. Not a good look. It is, Stoney. It is absolutely residual bubbles. Sluice is nice and level, running nice. Little turbulence in the middle. That's the Talon mat, which is absolutely normal. Natalie Corrupted, welcome, pal. Little more, says John R. For now, you got to kind of let it catch up, and then eventually every squirt does a little bit more. Best squeaky keep clean lawn, Mama. It's actually my backyard is that way because we're on like the side yard, but this whole area here is pretty clean. The other day I came around here, I was forget what I was doing, and I don't know how I managed to do it. I'm gonna have to suck it up or something. There was pyrite like shining on the lawn, so it might have been just some stuff that I panned off that I got rid of at some point, but. Richard B, welcome, pal. Great to see you. Well, yeah, it's warm out, man. Luckily, actually wouldn't be a bad day to get in the creek. It'd be a great day to do some sniping or some yabby pumping where you actually get into the creek, but no smoke from the fires here. All the forest fires that we're having right now are all out west, so the Jasper, Alberta area got hit really, really, really hard. See, our bubbles are bubbleating. Nice. Yeah, exactly, GP. You guys look like you're having a great time at the creek. And just like I did in my last video, fishing with that Gatorade bottle, I just absolutely love being down by the river or the creek and messing around like that and getting in the water and cooling off. And wet t-shirt. Hey, AAA in the house. Yes, you do see balls. We're nowhere near max bubble capacity yet. There's time. So today's cons, we were back at the gravel bar. These are actually a week and a half old cons that I haven't had a chance to go through yet. We had wicked flooding, which is why I did that magnet fishing video. And I don't know if you guys caught how quick the creek was running up here. It's the same at my camp. It was actually worse at the camp than it was in this area here with all that flooding we got. Absolutely crazy. John, yeah, man, you got the bug. It's hard to get rid of it, man. And you're going to want to go every weekend all the time. You'll be at work thinking about prospecting. Hey, bent fork in the house. That's the way the lives go. Sometimes I never know what I'm going to get. We've gotten anything on stream from, point, I think one of my streams was like 0.1 and all the way up to 0.22. So, it is what it is. What they call it, prospecting, and not just digging up gold. Yeah, not a bad little live you did there, Ben Ford. That was great. Got a few folks in there enjoying our time. It seems to be a habit I have now that I've been getting too many cons to fit into two tailings buckets. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Hey, Mary. And yes, absolutely. Bubbles again. I think at this point, if I didn't put too much bubbles, everyone would just leave. No, man, Pork, that is, this tub was donated by my sister before she moved. This used to hold her Halloween candy. I have absolutely no idea where it came from. And then for the longest time, I used to use it to hold my beer with ice in it. And now I grew up and I have a cooler, so that's the origins of the tub. Real genius. Reminds me, you guys remember that Real Men of Genius series of commercials? Those things were great. You almost forgot David Peckham in the mix here. The world's cleanest rubber duck. Less talking, more scooping, says Mary. We may have found a special friend for Scotland when he shows up. Hey, Tim, how's it going, pal? Yeah, so this has kind of been my routine since I started these live streams, is go out prospecting and speed painting like I always do, and then spend the whole day not seeing what I got until I come and do a live stream. When I first started, I actually used to get like 2 sets of cons, one for doing it at the creek and then one for here at the live stream, but it just gets to be too much. Hey, BK Gold, how's it going, brother? We got a big annual treasure hunting trip happening next weekend. So here in, well, not here, but in the local village, so I don't know, maybe 15, 20 miles away, we have North America's biggest Highland Games Festival. So bagpipes and all the fair food and the big beer gardens and the whole 9 yards. And the fairground actually sits empty all year long. And then in the village only has, during the regular time, maybe 1,200 people in it. And during that weekend, over 110,000 people visit the village for the fair and the big Highland Games. It's absolutely awesome. And there's a big berm around this great big field where they do all the Highland Games, like throwing the caber toss and all that stuff, and the pipe band. So I'm going to wait for all those buggers to leave, and in true Scottish fashion, I'm going to metal detect the place. Yeah, I believe PA and Wrench and Heath Doty are in Vermont this weekend, but I know PA's got a live schedule. Yeah, Wally, it's going to be one of those, I mean, a lot of what I find there is mostly surface finds, obviously, because I go 2 days after everybody leaves. Let the grounds crew clean up the place so I'm not digging through empty beer cups. Then I swoop in for the kill. Lieutenant Eidelman and Weezer, welcome, boys. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. Lots of quartz in the cons again. That's a good sign. Whew. You can see the breeze. It's not much of a breeze here either. The pinwheel's just kind of sitting there stupid looking. Hey, Mega Dog, welcome, pal. Great to see you as well. I agree, Stoney. You guys make my Sunday as well. It's awesome. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing this, and that's the biggest part, is just being able to chat with you guys. Otherwise, I just sluice my cons during the week like I used to do. Or at the creek. I haven't sluiced at the creek in ages. I got a fever, and the only cure is more bubbles, he says. Tell you what, Tim, we're just about full. This tailings bucket's just about full. We got her changed out. We'll add some more bubbles. All right. Ugh. More bubbles. Ugh. You'll have to come over here sometime, Lieutenant. I own in the Prospect. That would be awesome. You see, we've got some bartering going on over the now infamous J Nugget. It is satisfying, Careless. I swear to God, this thing, if it wasn't for the mess it would make, I would run this in my bedroom when I was trying to sleep at night. So B&K, I am in Ontario, Canada. So Tim, great question. Do I prospect anything other than my own property? I've prospected in BC and Alaska, right around the border. I mean, that was ages ago when I first got into it, and I really, really got the fever. But typically, I don't know if you guys watch the Hit B Explorer. I know some of you do. They prospect down in Coos Canyon and so Maine and New Hampshire, which is only a couple 2-3 hours drive maybe from me. So I do prospect down there as well. I have not been there this year, unfortunately. Some, I don't want to say family issues, and you have the wrong idea. Just some illness in the family, just regular stuff as your family, your parents get older and that. That's kind of kept me around home. But normally I'd have been down in the spring. Normally I go to New Hampshire. I like to hit Twin River Campground in New Hampshire right when the season starts. The black flies are absolutely terrible, but it means there's nobody around and you have all that flood gold to yourself. A3 Skywalker, welcome, Rich. Great to see you. Paul C, welcome as well. B&K in South Florida. You just need to hop in the back of one of those Quebecers cars. They're snowbirds people when they come back after the winter. Just stow in there, man. You come crash here, and then in the winter just head back with one of them. Phew. Oh boy, we're gonna burn through the rest of this today, that's for sure. We get more bottles by next Sunday. You're the only guy on YouTube, if I don't, by next Sunday that's ever canceled a live stream due to lack of bottles. Oh, so rumor has it there's an Olympics going on. I haven't turned my TV on in ages, man. Is that a thing, Stoney, the Hallmark Channel? Is that what you and do, Mrs. Stoney do? Just turn on the old Hallmark Channel when you need a good cry, Tom? Oh, that's cool. Check out the banding in that quartz. That's awesome. That looks like a piece of candy corn or something. Mind you, that rock was probably softer and easier on the teeth than candy corn is. Space peanut. Poor John R. comes into my stream. Got Mary assaulting him for Vader. GP trying to get that J Nugget. That's all right, Mary. Sometimes it's better to be infamous than famous. Ben Sluice says Hooter McGavin's giving him eyes on the table. Well, you know what? That's exactly what Hooter McGavin's there for. You don't trust that little bastard as far as I could throw him. Hey, Wildcat. That is absolutely a lot of bubbles. We're down to the smelly part of the cons. I really got to start leaving them in the truck with like a tarp over them or something. They sit in the sun all week and they absolutely reek when I go to do them. Joseph, welcome, pal. Get something to eat. Fire up the toaster oven. Have some ice cream. You're not that far from me, so it must be pretty hot where you are as well. Careless, I'm not showing up on stream with nose plugs. Lester, how's it going, Lester? Welcome, Tom. That is why I love doing these streams and I love this community. I don't even, I try my best when people come in to welcome them to my chat and stuff like that, but it's the same when I'm on other people's streams. Everyone just welcomes each other. It's awesome. Lester's cooking again today. I don't have anything decent for supper. My big plan tonight is whistle dogs. Adventures with Sean, welcome, brother. Great to see you on the channel. I don't think I've seen you here before. I mean, that being said, complaining about the smell of the cons, it's actually a good thing. It's the sulfur and the ironstone that make that smell, which means we were prospecting in the right place. Wildcat, I wanted to ask you, did any of your garden come back? I felt so terrible when I saw that video. Hopefully at least some of it came back. All right, so you know what? There's 26 awesome people watching. We do have 5 giveaways for or 5 entries for the Nugget giveaway to do. So why don't we get one of those out of the way? 27 awesome folks watching. So let's get everyone to pick one number between 1 and 50. One number only. If you duplicate your number, your first guess is going to be the one that counts. And I'm going to pick a number now between 1 and 50. Go for it, guys. I even brought a Sharpie today, so I don't have to scratch my numbers. I'm prepared. It's 4:36 now, so when it hits 4:38, we'll go ahead and yeah, we could really use a breeze to come up, man. It is just like stagnant still air here. Got a whole, actually my wheelbarrow is right over there. The infamous panning wheelbarrow is right there. And it's full like this, full of branches from all the trees and brush that I've been cutting. And I was going to burn it today, but I said, to hell with that. I'm not burning in this weather, so. I'm going to go look at your garden, Wildcat. That's awesome to hear. I knew some of it would bounce back because it was still early. I felt so terrible. Like you sounded like you were going to cry in that video. And I know how much how much work it can be running a garden. So, yeah, I felt terrible for you. And to hear that it bounced back, that just made my day. That's awesome. All right, A3, you have yourself a good one, pal. So, the number is 32. Who had 32? Or closest to 32? All right, who was that? Joseph in with the 32. Joseph was on a streak, man. We're gonna call him Jammy Joseph with all this luck he's been having. Absolutely jammy. You tell him, Mary. Quit being so damn cranky. Somebody needs to get Joseph a Snickers. Or even a Twix. Or like half a Twix, which would be called a Twix. Stoney likes pink. He's absolutely hangry. You got that right. That boy needs to snap into a Slim Jim or something. Pink on Thursdays, okay. Note to self. Got the pinwheel moving. We're getting a little bit of a breeze now too, which is nice. And we filled up another tailings bucket. Uno momento, por favor. Steve, it is 4:45. There will be beverages, my friend. We got Careless in the chat, peddling her Only Toes account. There we go. I'm glad I could be of service to all of y'all with your J Nuggets and your toes and all that stuff. Yeah, that's right. That's how it starts. You've heard that expression, dip a toe in the water. Starts with the toes, then the money starts pouring in. T-Rap, brother. How's it going, pal? Great to see you. About to go shopping. Hope it's for something good. I absolutely hate shopping. Hey, Gail. That's okay. Kitchen Chernobyl situation sounds serious. Hopefully nobody's injured or mutated yet. Hey, Paul C, pal. You going? I like gold rocks. Careless is part of the All Rocks Matter Association. Only Toes and All Rocks Matter. You do farming too, Careless. Isn't there like a farming one? Only farmers or whatever? You were pretty quick to come up with that answer, Careless. You're not. Prospectorsonly.com. That'd be quite the dating site, eh? Prospectorsonly.com. 5,000 profiles, 100 full sets of teeth. Never leave the bottom of the bucket behind. All right. So, Christy and gentlemen, are you guys trying to get a hold of each other? Not literally, I mean by email. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, so I actually have both your emails. I can make a note if you guys want. Make sure you guys can I'll get the two of you together afterwards. There is absolutely gold in Pennsylvania. There's actually there's there's actually a YouTuber that prospects in Pennsylvania, like only in Pennsylvania, not just PA Patriot prospecting, but there's a guy that yeah. That's a good amount of bubbles. Okay. So we'll do another entry in a minute. Let's get these tailings sorted out first so I can redo everything. Put them through run number 2. More water in the cool. There we go. Flood myself out here. Ugh. See if we can even see the sluice anymore from your angle. Old man with a gold pan. And we need more bubbles. I hear that a lot. Woo, getting low. Just barely make it through the stream. Yeah, I can't send in a link. I have your email GP inside on my laptop, so, and I've got Chris's as well. I'll just send an email out to the both of you, copy the both of you, and then you guys can take it from there. Gail, you absolute legend. You just made the list. And yes, we are actually over that 300 now. Thank you very much. Entries for Gail. So again, I was saying at the beginning, I believe YouTube pays out at the end of the month. Maybe Stoney could shed some light on that since he's monetized as well. And we'll be ordering that in, and we'll be doing the Nugget draw. That's the one I can't wait for that. We're not going to be put that. I got to find a way. I'm trying to get a little creative here. I got to find a way when we do that Nugget live stream to create bubbles without having to use my sluice, because I'm not going to put a $300 pager through this thing with like 3 grams of gold and a massive gold nugget in it. So, Alaskan Assassin in the house. Welcome, pal. disappear in a cloud of bubbles. There's worse ways to go, I think. You know, there's worse things to do than disappear into a cloud of bubbles. All right, so 29 awesome folks watching. We're gonna do another entry before I go grab a couple bevies. We'll take a quick spinny break. 29 watching. Let's go for number 1 through 50. One guess only, and the closest one wins. And if there's too close, they both win. And if you make more than one guess, your second guess doesn't count. I think I covered everything there. See, this is why I don't play with Sharpies. Open it twice and I've already got a big line on my arm. There we go. All right. Beautiful day now that the breeze has picked up finally. Holy smokes, that was hot. Trouble One in the house. Welcome, pal. Just in time, Trouble One. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Only one number, one guess. Whoever wins gets an entry towards the gold nugget draw coming up in the near future. All right. GP, you absolute legend. You just put Chris on the list. Thanks, pal. Very much appreciated. All right. All right, so our lucky number, oops, almost dropped that in the pool. 17. Who had 17? Or closest to it? Mentally, you absolute legend. Thanks, pal. We have 5 new members on the channel, thanks to Mentally Corrupted. That is awesome. All of those members will be getting free entries. Wildcat in with the 17. You just made the list, Wildcat. Uh-oh. Do you really want that nugget? I see in the chat. What a fantastic time for me to take a break and grab a couple of beverages and come back. So we will take a quick 5-minute break. We will let John R. and GP negotiate over that nugget while you guys interfere. And I will be right back, and we will do our second run and see what we got for gold. And we've got 3 more entries to give away. Be right back, guys. Holy smokes. All we need is Gentleman and Mama's UV light, and we got a real bubble rave going on here. Two seconds, I'll get caught up. Santa Beard. Hey, Angie and Rick, how's it going? Welcome. Great to see you. Santa Beard only comes when Wally's in the house. I haven't heard from Wally in a bit. Well, I met Angie and Rick over on, well, I've been to Angie and Rick's live streams a couple times, but I met them over on Grandma Kelly's. So, great folks, great little community Grandma has going on as well. I'm actually going to be on Grandma Kelly's show on Friday. Troubled One, we just actually hit the $300 goal. So, this is the last live stream to get in for that Nugget draw. And then the following one, anything excess stays in the kitty, and then the following one goes towards the next one. Now, I went in and got a drink, and I haven't even opened it yet. Got those folks? That was good. Might be in it to win it tonight. That Careless is spiked ginger ale. So ginger ale and whiskey all rolled up in one awesome little cold can. Trouble One, pal. You're a legend. Trouble One just made the list again. All right, 10 after 5. Nice thing about all these bubbles is now these cons don't stink anymore. I'm going to move this around a little bit. I'm too far from my bucket and I'm reaching, and I could move the chair closer, but then I'd be further away from my drink. So you can see the predicament that I'm in here. There we go. Much better. Sure. Squeaky Cons. I'll let you have it. That's a good one. There's a ton of quartz and rose quartz in here, man. Should get to crushing this stuff at some point. Separate some of the quartz out of there. Steaks in the sous vide. That sounds awesome. Curmudgeon, how's it going, pal? Great to see you. Panning. Curmudgeon up in Alaska panning. I like the sounds of that. Whew. My tailings bucket's getting full again. Oh, you're spitting over the end of the pool. Can't have that. All the bubbles and water will be drained. Tragedy. Wildcat, 10 subs away from 200. I'll make sure that we make a note and go sub over on Wildcat's channel. Got a great little channel. And Terrence, welcome, pal. Great to see you. Well, if we don't see you, Chris, you have yourself a good one. Have a great week. We'll probably bump into you along the way during the week as well. The Rocky Bubble Bath. I like that. A lot of folks at the Yuba this weekend, too. The Yuba Nugget Hunt is this weekend. Lots of folks with giveaways coming up and milestones. That's fantastic. One of these days, I'm just gonna mess with you guys. I'm a hunter, so I'm into archery and stuff. I got a full-size 3D bear target. I'll just drop that bad boy in the background one of these days. That guy looks like he means business for sure. Hey, prospecting. Were you running that little high banker you got, pal? That thing's nifty. I'm a sucker for packable prospecting equipment. That's awesome. It's so nice to see people subbing to each other and enjoying each other's channels. And spilled over some of my cards there. Oh, well, they've already been run through twice, so that's fine. Whew. Oh my God, almost 5:30. We should do another entry. Philippe, how's it going? Great to see you, pal. Yeah, troubled when I was watching your video a little bit earlier. I had some stuff to do, so I bookmarked it. I'll be going back to that one. $25 a bag or something it was for a quarter gram, and then you could get additional bags at a discount if you ordered more. Hey, Kansla, welcome, pal. $22 for a quarter gram. That's a damn good deal. The only pater that I've heard a better or as good a deal on, well, better deal is the GNS Beginner is really, really cheap for a half gram pater. But it's I've done it a couple of times. It's definitely a beginner. It's kind of boring pater, to be honest with you. And I love GNS stuff. I mean, the gold is awesome, and obviously you get your guarantee. But Zaxxon in the house, welcome, pal. All right, so we'll do another entry. So again, pick a number between 1 and 50. One number only. If you pick two, only your first one counts. Closest gets an entry. $5.27 now, so we'll stop at $5.29. Dylan, welcome, pal. Great to see you, as usual. Now the breeze is gone again, and it's getting sticky and humid again. So how'd your high banker run, Prairie? Curious what that little thing was. Awesome looking. BF, there at Bent Fork, there's definitely a sidewalk sniping episode coming up in the works, and I won't give it away, but I'm in one of the last locations you would ever think that someone would sidewalk snipe. Yeah, all equipment that Prairie has that learning curve to it, but that's cool. I'm glad it ran well. Really doesn't matter, folks. If two people end up picking the same number by accident, I just typically just give an extra entry away. That's all. I try to keep it uncomplicated. I mean, no offense to anybody else's giveaways and what they do on their channels, but it's kind of a pain in the butt where it's like guess a number, one or whatever, and then they don't limit it to one guess, and then it's like a whole bunch of scrolling. And I like people to be able to guess their number and then just get back to chatting and chilling out with each other. So I actually robbed that off of Stoney's life, to be honest with you. Zach, if you all pick the number, you all get entries. Why not? No coordinating. It's a good idea. It's a fantastic idea. Why don't you guys do that next time? Everyone pick one. All right, so the number, hopefully you guys can see it, the number was 12. So who had or was closest to 12? John R. ain't no fool, guys. So what's going to happen is y'all are going to pick one, and then John R. is going to come sweep in at the last minute and pick two and be the closest, and you'll all be out. We all had 12. Ken Slaw was closest. Congratulations, brother. You just made the list. So Ken Slaw in for one entry. We got two more entries to give away this stream. Awesome. I think that Jackson's a pretty smart guy too, right? I think that might have been his plan all along. Like, yeah, come on, guys, let's all pick one, and then he picks two, right? Kind of like that guy when you're younger at a party. Let's all jump in the pool with our clothes on. It'll be awesome. And then everyone else does it, and he's like completely dry. Jelly of the Month Club. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Cancel, you won an entry towards our upcoming gold nugget draw. No cat litter service. Absolutely not. Mary. Your neighbors won't let you run their sluices. Or run your sluice. The hell with that. I don't have any neighbors, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's why I'm glad I don't live in town. I couldn't put up with that. If I were you, John, if they wanted to be like that, blast their music, I'd get your full high banker out there with the gas pump and the whole 9 yards. Hell with it. I don't know. I was watching John R on that video. Was it yesterday? Forget who you were with, where you had all those sluices lined up. I think Jackson was on there with me too, and it's like, at that point, why don't you just make a sluice that's just as wide as the creek? Get about 15 guys shoveling into it and go to town. Joseph, how? You think about 40% offer over there, buddy. Smile, relax. Not so bad. See Zach and Mary having fun as usual. I do not encourage that kind of behavior. And I do nothing to discourage it either. Ooh. I feel like it's been a while since we added bubbles. Not that it looks like it, but yeah. Your teen daughters of emu, like one of them bird things. Just kidding. You know what, Mama Bird? I really want to go back to that lemon and tea tree oil that I had last time. That stuff smelled fantastic. Yeah. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to run and grab some bug spray now that the sun is down and the mosquitoes are coming out crazy. That's better. Yeah, I actually have a Thermacell, Mama, for spring turkey hunting, but I guess I could bring it out. It's not a bad idea. Just we're starting to get to where the sun is starting to go down earlier in the day. It's when it starts to go down is when they came out, so I never had to normally do that before. Yeah, it's cooling down here as well, Carlos. The air just seems to be really, really still, you know? That's crazy, Stoney. Doesn't the Pacific Northwest normally like rain all the time? Time we got quarter 2. First day prospecting. That's awesome, buddy. Any luck? Few little specks is all it takes to get hooked. So we got 2 more entries to give away and about 15 minutes left of the stream. I gotta pan that gold out. So let's do an entry again really quick. I know we just did one, but what the hell? We'll do one now, and then we'll do one at the end of the stream. How's that? So again, folks, number 1 to 50. Only your first guess counts. Very, maybe that'll be my live stream sometime. I'll just invite Mary in. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing and let Mary make fun of everybody. Be the first person ever to reach for the reverse on a CPAP machine and get all the air sucked out of their lungs. All right, we'll give it another 30 seconds or so. Till I scratch my back. Tuck my shirt in. The weekend. And even then, I probably wouldn't. That's the joy of being your own boss. You don't have to dress up to show up to work. All right, so the magic number was 8. Who had 8? Careless had 8. Did Stoney have it or did Careless have it? See, now you're making me do work. I see Careless has it. Careless and Stoney both with 8. Well, it's an easy problem to solve. One entry for careless, one entry for stony. You guys can find careless and stony can find something else to duel over. Like who has the best only toes account? You guys gonna duel it like out like a Star Trek or a cable guy there with those big. Felipe, you legend. You just made the list. 2 entries. Why do I keep picking up the wrong pen? Awesome, buddy. All right, so I better get this pan out. Turn off the bubble machine real quick. Waste away the rest of these bubbles. There you go. All right. Get you up on chat real quick, and then we'll get some panning done and see where we're at. Suppose having some water in my my panning station would probably help out a little. Just a bit more because I got to make sure that I got enough bubbles in it now that I poured all the bubbles in. There we go. That'll work. A quick catch up. Stony with the nipples big like hockey pucks. Atta boy. Jason E. Minor, welcome, pal. Stoney takes his shirt off and he looks like Hooter McGavin over there with the big eyeballs. Get some of this easy stuff off first. Firelight City as usual. Holy smokes. Feel like I'm gonna cover that and pick it out again. That is one great big cube of pyrite right there. Obviously not as big as that nugget I found, but yeah, something big and metallic and cubical fell out of my nose. All right. Apparently, pyrite's supposed to become valuable for something, but I haven't heard what that is yet. I certainly have lots of it. Got a sweet garnet in there as well. That looks almost polished. Check that bad boy out. Did I get that hat from Gilligan? Sure. down to the nitty gritty here. Get her into the smaller finishing pan. Now maybe we could do a bit more in here. Not too much, but I don't want to put too much in the finishing pan and then be here forever. Another big garnet there. Holy smokes. I don't think I've ever seen that. Not usually showing off a bunch of rocks, but look how skinny that garnet is. That's crazy. See-through red too. Interesting. All right, that's better. Don't want to bite off too much into the finishing pan and then be here for a half hour trying to pan it out. Oh, leaves and junk floating in the pan, leaving it sit there. There we go. I already have gold floating down, and I just started. Small flaky gold, but gold nonetheless. Holy smokes. Whew. Give you guys a quick peek at where we're at so far, but it's looking pretty good. Again, it's all flat. Like, I'll see if I can. Yeah, nothing floated. There's the pyrite, but I had stuff floating before. But on the rock, welcome, pal. The owl in the gnome. That is Hooter McGavin and Ben Sluicing. All right. No, I'm excited. Back to work. So flat, though. Flatter than Stoney's nipples. All right, I'm not going to dump anything out of the pan. To keep it as is, I'm just gonna clean it up. There looks to be enough to have to be careful, and it was floating earlier. So yeah, there it goes. There we go. Well, I got a couple feelers in there. That's good. That's good. No pickers though. There we go. Ah, come on. Beautiful. Whew. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Great to see you, Lisa. Hope you had some more adventures since I seen you last. Ugh. I can see that gold on my screen from here. That's awesome. Everyone shooting down to see the fat chick doing aerobics. You guys do you. All right, so let's give you guys a good look at that gold. Then we'll chill out for a little bit, do another entry, and call her a stream. It's pretty nice bits in there. The smaller piece here down the bottom is actually chunky. I can feel that one. Still no multiple ounce nuggets though. That is a win for sure, GP. Snoop Dogg carried the torch? The hell? Snoop Dogg carrying the torch. Did you like do the crip walk and stuff? I have no doubt that at some point in time, Snoop Dogg probably lit up a great big joint off that torch. All right. Before we just chill for a bit, let's do our last entry. So one number only between 1 and 50. Give you guys a minute to get your numbers in. Yeah. Aqua hopping in the pool. Not this guy, not in this pool. Spectre Clouseau, I love the Pink Panther movies. Those were awesome. Not the Steve Martin crappy one, like the original Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies. I used to love those as a kid. Yeah, remember, and you had that guy Kato that used to jump out of nowhere and try and kill him all the time. That was awesome. Stoney with the pink. Hey, James, I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Hey, buddy. Does your doggy bite? Yeah. Or you dropped your fake dog poo was my favorite one. Watching the NHRA. Any big explosions today in the NHRA, James? I feel like when I ever watch auto racing, which is very rare, I'm only really watching for accidents, which is kind of morbid, to be honest with you. All right, so our number was 27. Who had 27 or was closest to 27? Birdie Num Nums, yeah. Little Birdie Num Nums. Mega Dog. Mega Dog for the win. Congrats, pal. You just made the list. Ah. So Prairie, that is the list of folks that will be entered for the big nugget draw. That is not a diary. This is ATC's big book of knowledge. Notice that I've only used that much of it. Starting to cool off a little bit. Looking forward to having a nice flight to eat tonight. Some awesome whistle dogs on the barbecue. No, Canslaw, that's in a different book that's way, way thicker than that one. What's a whistle dog? So a whistle dog is like a good quality hot dog, which, you know, I don't know what defines a good quality hot dog, but like a big, like grilling type hot dog, not those little tiny things. And you toast your bun a little bit and you grill your hot dog. And then you put the hot dog and then a slice of cheddar cheese and bacon. That's a whistle dog. Very good for you. Healthy. Why they call them a whistle dog, I have no idea. So yeah, it's hot dog with bacon and cheese, and I like chopped red onions in mine as well. All right, so that was awesome. We are easily over that $300 goal. Just got to wait for YouTube to send me some monies. Nice, Canslaw. Austin's got a great channel. So yeah, we'll get that painter ordered up. I'll put it on my community tab whenever it's ordered. Hopefully, like I said, confirm my address. And then it's asking, it tells me I have to wait to confirm payment. So I don't know why they have to wait to confirm a payment method. Like I said earlier, man, YouTube will take your money like that. You got a bank account and a Google Pay, boom, we take your money. When they have to send it to you, holy crap. I've been through so many hoops, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I could probably do that, Stoney. That's a good idea. I want to get it done anyway because I know I want to buy the high grader from GNS, which, like I said earlier, is all crystalline gold. So whoever wins the big nugget, it's guaranteed a 1 gram minimum nugget. Whoever wins that is going to have a minimum 23 karat nugget, and it's going to be crystalline gold as well, which should be absolutely fantastic. Again, I've never seen one, so. I do not accept Monopoly or Canadian Tire money. Sorry, Tom. So that was a great stream. I really enjoyed myself, guys. I mean, every time you do a stream in it, you know, or you attend someone else's stream, it hits a little different. It really depends what kind of mood you're in. And I was in a good mood today, and I hope it showed. And you guys put me in an even better mood. So always a great time. What do we got going on shortly? GP and Mama Bird will be live tomorrow. I know that for sure. I got that booked. Friday, those of you, it's in my community tab. Those of you that don't subscribe to Grandma Kelly, subscribe there. Grandma's going to interview me on Friday. So it should be a fun hangout. And we got all the regular ones that we all like to chill out at during the week. far as channels, make sure you guys are checking out each other's channels. Well, hello, welcome, pal. Great to see you. A real wooden nickel, I'd probably take it because that might probably be worth something. But yeah, anybody else, anyone here that has a YouTube channel, have anything? I know John R has his giveaway coming up. Troubled one is almost at 200. I didn't see Culver in chat today, but check Culver out as well. He's got a 500 sub giveaway going. A lot of great stuff happening in the community. It's fantastic. I want to thank everyone for watching. Again, I had a fantastic time. Always good to hang out with all these cool folks. Spend my Sunday in a cool way. Have a couple pops for you guys. But until then, guys, cheers all. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll get that bag of pay dirt ordered. I'll keep you guys in the loop. And within a little bit on a Sunday, instead of this setup, we'll be all set up to pan out and I don't think I'm going to sluice it. We'll probably pan out that pay dirt. And we'll be handing out some nuggets. I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to, I've never seen crystalline gold in person. So, again, thanks guys for watching. Can't wait for that to happen. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, folks.